Welcome back to another Habs Daily News. First of all, yesterday I talked about the asset the NHL draft pick for the Montreal Canadiens for the next 2 years. Today I want to talk about the goaltending situation with the Montreal Canadiens. First of all, last season the Montreal Canadiens have 3 goaltenders: Jake Allen, Samuel Montembeault, and Caden Primeau. At the trade deadline, the general manager Ken Hughes decided to trade Jake Allen to the New Jersey Devils, and Primeau Montembeault finished the season together. It looked like they're going to be the duo for the upcoming season 2024-2025. Is it good enough for the Montreal Canadiens to make the playoff with them? I'm not having the answer, but today I want to talk about what the Montreal Canadiens have overall as an organization with goaltender and what they could do in the next couple years to improve that position and they have a better chance to reach the NHL playoff. First of all, Montembeault and Primeau. Good year overall for them. I feel like they improved this season compared to a couple of years ago with the Montreal Canadiens. And secondly, if you compare the duo together for the upcoming season with every other team in NHL, I feel they are between 14 and 18 best goaltending duo in NHL. But we need to go a little bit more deeper. What is next behind them? And first of all, Jacob Dobes with the Laval Rocket last year. First year freshman in American Hockey League. He was the goaltender with the most game start as a goaltender between the pipe with the Laval Rocket in American Hockey League. He had a really difficult time in the first 2 months of the season. But after that, he get better and better and better at the point where the Laval Rocket have a push at the end of the season to participate at the playoff. He was one of the reasons with his performance between the pipe to give that chance to the Laval Rocket to be in the playoff 2023-2024. He's a prospect goaltender. It takes a little bit time, but I really like his second half of the season. We'll see how he's going to develop for the upcoming season. But now with Montembeault, Primeau, and Dobes, this is pretty good for the Montreal Canadiens. Last year, Ken Hughes tried to fix the position of the goaltending. They draft 3 goaltenders: Fowler, Miller, and Volokhin from Russia. Both Miller and Volokhin have a great year. Miller with the Quebec Rempart and the QM before he got traded with the Rimouski Oceanic. But you can see the development of Miller this year was pretty impressive in the QM. Now, Volokhin and MHL, this is a junior hockey league in Russia. One of the best, maybe the top best goaltender in this league this year. Draft 144 overall pick by the Montreal Canadiens. Again, we'll see how he's going to develop, and he's still a couple of years before he played with the Montreal Canadiens. But to have Miller and to have Volokhin, I think this will bring the goaltending situation with Montreal Canadiens very deep and good in the future. But honestly, we cannot finish this video talking about Jacob Fowler. Draft by the Montreal Canadiens, 69 overall pick in 2023. Have an amazing great year with the NCAA, the Boston Terriers. He became the #1 best goaltender with the most W as a freshman in the NCAA history with 32 winning games with the Boston. Fowler is the best prospect at this moment with the Montreal Canadiens. 2 things I really like, guys, about Fowler. His anticipation is really good to anticipate what's going happening in front of him. Secondly, his tracking puck is excellent. And finally, for me, his position in the crease is rare. Is out of the position as a goaltender. This is a really important thing you need to be if you want to play in NHL. The second thing I like for Fowler is a big game player. What are you talking about? Remember, he was playing in the USHL with the Youngstown Phantoms 2 years ago. He had an amazing, great year. But the most important thing, he carried on his team all the way to the final of the Calder Cup Championship. And he was the MVP of the playoff in USHL 2 years ago with the Boston Terriers and NCAA. 32W. Carried on that team all the way to the final championship, Final Four, and Minnesota against Denver University. Obviously, he lost, but Fowler showed to us in the last 2 years He's a big game player. We'll see what he looked like, the development of Jacob Fowler. I feel like he's going to be the goaltender number 1 and the first serve for the Montreal Canadiens if he developed properly the right way. Finally, we have 2 other goaltenders, Vbertic and Croteu. Both of them was draft 6th, 7th round pick by Marc Bergevin as general manager. Never developed properly. Croteu is still playing in NCAA, and Vbertic finished the season 12-year Lions. A goaltender, I feel they're not going to be a long-term in the Montreal Canadiens organization. If you overview of the situation Montreal Canadiens as a goaltender, I feel in the future Montreal Canadiens is pretty good. I would love to Montreal Canadiens to add another goaltender and the next 2 NHL draft. This year, the NHL draft goaltender is not really good. We talk about maybe 2 of them on the first 75 overall pick. But at the end of the day, Montreal Canadiens with Primeau Montembeault as a transition for that team during the rebuilding is very good. Then you add Dobes, a big 6'4" goaltender with Laval Rocket. He still need at least another year, maybe 2 with Laval Rocket to become better. And finally, with Jacob Fowler, I feel he's going to play 1 more year in the NCAA. He's going to be at some point a starter with the Montreal Canadiens and to be a goaltender number 1 and the future in NHL. This is another video about the capital of the rebuild quicker and faster for the Montreal Canadiens. Yesterday we talked about the asset Montreal Canadiens as an NHL draft pick for the next 2 seasons. And then today we talk about the goaltending situation with the Montreal Canadiens. With those goaltenders, I feel like Montreal Canadiens could be a good team to be in the playoff. That's all today about the Habs Daily News. Thanks for watching another video. But before we leave, we invite you, don't forget to click on the like, subscribe, and leave me a comments. And of course, remember, you have greatness inside of you. And we wish you an amazing, great, blessed day, everybody.